The internet explodes. Wang Yibo buys Xiao Zhan a wedding dress. What's really happening? Welcome back to K-Drama Haven, the channel where love stories, rumors, and the most jaw-dropping headlines come to life in full cinematic color. And today we are officially in uncharted territory. Just when fans thought it couldn't get more intense after Xiao Zhan's invitation to Wang Yibo's family home, this happened. A luxury boutique. Closed-door appointment. A dress that broke the internet. Wang Yibo. Xiao. A wedding dress. And nothing will ever be the same again. Before we unravel what might be the wildest, most intimate move of the year, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because this story is no longer just gossip. This is history. 11:45 a.m. A high-end boutique in Paris. It began as a quiet Friday in Paris, the city of love, of couture, of whispered secrets and extravagant surprises. Inside Maison Louvel, one of the most exclusive bridal ateliers in the world, known for dressing European royalty and elite celebrities, staff prepared for what was supposed to be a private VIP client fitting. But when the black SUV rolled up, they were stunned. Out stepped Wang Yibo, alone, focused, dressed in a sleek black trench coat and aviator sunglasses, accompanied only by one assistant and a translator. And in his hand, a small folded sketch. Wang Yibo's request stunned staff. According to a top-tier staffer inside the boutique, Wang Yibo walked in and said just one thing. "I want something timeless, something powerful, something unforgettable. I'm buying it for him." The entire design team went silent. He didn't flinch. He didn't laugh, the insider shared. He was serious. The most serious we've ever seen a client. It wasn't a PR stunt. He meant every word. He then handed over the sketch, reportedly a hand-drawn gown with strong masculine lines, a tailored waist, and dramatic draping, inspired by traditional Hanfu but infused with modern bridal architecture. At the top of the sketch, in delicate writing, 4XZ. Social media implodes. How did this leak? Just 1 hour after Wang Yibo left the boutique, a stylist in training, who hadn't signed a full NDA, posted a blurry story on her private Instagram captioned, "Today I watched someone design love. #Maison Louvel #Wang Yibo." The internet connected the dots within 15 minutes. By the time her story was deleted, screenshots had already gone viral on Weibo, Twitter, and Xiaohongshu. The #Wang Yibo wedding dress for Xiao Zhan has now surpassed 38 million mentions in under 5 hours. Fans react. Is this a proposal? Comments exploded. I'm sorry, what? A wedding dress? 4XZ. So it's not just family approval. This is a literal vow. I didn't cry when they hugged. I didn't cry at the balcony. But this. I'm gone. Paris. Get. A dress. This is poetry in motion. Some believe Wang Yibo is planning a surprise proposal. Others think it may be a symbolic gesture, a personal gift representing commitment. One theory gaining traction. The dress will appear in an art film or photo series the two are co-creating titled, "The Vow We Never Spoke." Industry insiders hint at what's coming. Several anonymous designers confirm the garment has entered the first phase of handcrafting, with over 300 hours of embroidery and rare pearl beading imported from Japan. One designer posted cryptically on Xiaohongshu, "Not every wedding begins with a ceremony. Some begin with courage." Sources say the boutique received a rush order, and that Wang Yibo insisted it be completed in less than 6 weeks. Xiao Zhan's response. A photograph that says everything. As the internet reeled, Xiao Zhan posted a photo to his private moments just hours ago, a quiet image of a white silk ribbon tied around a letter. No caption, no tags. But eagle-eyed fans immediately noticed that the ribbon bore the exact same embroidery pattern as the one leaked from the Maison Louvel sketch, a swirling motif of clouds and phoenix wings. Underneath the post, a single fan commented, "Did he say yes?" And within moments, Xiao Zhan's personal WeChat status changed to, "Let love speak for itself." Celebrities react. Even the silent ones speak. Zhou Bichong, who previously blessed their relationship, posted, "When art and love collide, the world becomes more beautiful." Li Qin, Xiao Zhan's longtime friend. "I've never seen him this at peace. He's glowing from the inside." Wang Yibo's cousin, who rarely posts publicly, reshared a fan collage with the caption, "This isn't chaos. It's clarity. What could happen next?" With the dress in production, fans are bracing for a Paris photoshoot reveal, possibly for Vogue China or L'Officiel Homs, featuring the garment and a cinematic short film. A symbolic wedding ceremony, possibly for a campaign on universal love, art, and expression. Or the most unexpected, unfiltered announcement the industry has ever seen. There are whispers that the two have been working on a joint visual diary, chronicling their evolution not just as stars, but as soulmates told through fashion, movement, and music. 6:38 a.m. A flight from Shanghai to Paris lands quietly. Or so they thought. Sources confirm that Xiao Zhan boarded a red-eye business class flight from Shanghai to Charles de Gaulle Airport under the alias Mr. Lien. The trip was booked by his personal assistant with extreme discretion. No press, no luggage tags, no bodyguards. But in true C-drama fashion, a single blurry photo at passport control sent the fandom into full meltdown. Wearing a long gray trench, black cap, and tinted glasses, Xiao Zhan was clearly trying to disappear into the crowd. Too late. By 8:21 a.m., the phrase Xiao Zhan Paris arrival had become the #1 trending topic across Weibo, TikTok CN, and International X Twitter feeds. And that was before the real bombshell. 10:02 a.m. Heading to the church. Multiple fans spotted two large black vans exiting the Maison Louvre boutique, heading toward Église Saint-Eustache, one of Paris' oldest and most cinematic Gothic churches. Why does this matter? Because not only is this church often rented for private fashion shoots, it also just so happens to be the rumored location for Wang Yibo's secret ceremony visual project. Even more suspicious. The church was completely closed to the public for the entire day, something it hasn't done since a private Dior shoot in 2022. And now, insiders confirm Xiao Zhan was seen entering the side chapel entrance at exactly 11:16 a.m. 11:44 a.m. The dress. The candlelight. The moment that stopped time. An anonymous intern from a Parisian styling agency leaked a whispered voice memo now going viral on social media. He walked in. The entire room went quiet. Xiao Zhan was wearing it, the dress. Not a mock-up. Not a sample. The real thing. It was sunset white, hand-beaded down the sleeves, long silk panels trailing like a comet. He looked like a vow made flesh. She continued. Yibo was already there, waiting, in black. He didn't say a word. He just smiled. And Xiao Zhan. He walked up, touched his chest and whispered, "If I'm going to be seen by the world, let it be like this. With you." What really happened inside the church? While official footage is under lock and key, sources say what unfolded was not a wedding, but a private commitment shoot, a highly stylized performance piece that blends fashion, art, and truth. Rumored to be directed by Oscar-nominated cinematographer Wong Kar-wai's protégé, the film reportedly captures Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan walking through 5 symbolic seasons: loneliness, friendship, loss, rediscovery, and eternal devotion. One stylist insider said, "It's not a wedding video. It's bigger. It's like a love letter to everything they've endured. Every silence, every shadow, every rumor. It ends with them standing together, not as idols but as two souls who chose each other anyway." Celebrities react in waves. As whispers turn into roars, celebrity friends and stylists are weighing in. Zhao Liang. When fashion meets truth, beauty becomes sacred. Lei Zhang. This isn't a stunt. This is what courage looks like. Angelababy. I don't need a label to know when love is real. And perhaps most telling of all, Wang Yibo's mother liked a fan post that simply said, "He didn't give him a ring. He gave him a legacy." Wang Yibo didn't walk into a jewelry store. He didn't go ring shopping. He went to Paris and bought a wedding dress for the man who walked with him through silence, storms and shadows. This wasn't a performance. This wasn't a rumor. This was a declaration. And whether it leads to a proposal, a performance, or a private moment the world never sees, one thing is now undeniable. He chose him. Tell us in the comments, do you think this is their quiet way of saying I do? Was this a proposal, a poetic gesture, or something in between? And would you cry if we finally saw Xiao Zhan wearing that dress in the City of Light? Whatever happens next, subscribe to K-Drama Haven because we'll be here when it does, ready to bring you every stitch, every heartbeat, every vow.